Magandang araw Pilipinas at sa ating mga kababayan sa ibang bansa. Welcome to TicTALK with Aster, Amoyo. Sa araw na ito mga kaibigan ay isa na naman pong espesyal na edisyon or celebrity ang ating makakapanayam. She's the very first Filipina na naging first runner-up sa Miss World. And she could have been the Miss World. Pero aalamin natin, bakit nga ba hindi natuloy? Mga kaibigan, former beauty queen turned actress, Miss EVANGELINE PASCUAL. Mare, magandang hapon sa iyo, magandang araw.
Magandang araw sa iyo, sa ating followers dito sa TikTok.
Worldwide.
Yes.
Yes.
Blessed and honored to be with you today.
I should be the one who is supposed to be honored having you here for the very first time sa TikTok. Thank you so much, Mare. I know you're so busy and yet you allotted this precious time with me.
Any time for you, Mars.
Oh, thank you, Mare. Anyway, kwentuhan muna tayo, Mare. Kasi alam mo naman yung content ng ating programa, it's your life story. Diba? Paano nga ba nagsimula si EVANGELINE PASCUAL?
One summertime when the living was easy. Somebody knocked on my door looking for EVANGELINE PASCUAL. Si Ferdy Villar.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Knock, I'm looking for EVANGELINE PASCUAL. Kukunin ko siyang Miss Republic of the Philippines contestant. I was eating mangga in Bagoong. Ma, somebody's looking for me, wants me to become Miss Philippines. Magtigil ka, sabi ng nanay ko. But the very persistent Ferdy Villar insisted on talking to my mother. And the rest is history. So, nagpunta siya ng Orani, Bataan, talked to my family. And it was an exciting moment in my life when I was 17, when love was meant for beauty queens.
Yeah.
So, tinuloy ko yon. And it went on and on until today that we're together.
Pero Mare, balikan ko lang muna. So, you were 17 years old nung ma-recruit ka ni Ferdy Villar para sumali sa Miss Republic of the Philippines, 1973. And you were 17 years old lang, di ba?
Hanggang sa Miss World, I was 17.
Oh, same year kasi. Same year, yes. Kasi 1973, yes. So, at that time, wala pang binibining Pilipinas o meron na? Meron na. Pero hindi pa silang may tanga ng Miss World.
No, not yet. Ferdy Villar is the original franchise holder of the Miss World. So later on, when he retired, he moved to the States. He relinquished the franchise na. So kinuha na ng mutya ng Pilipinas, and then before it went to the Binibini.
Okay. Oo. Ngayon, iba na rin ang may hawak. Iba-iba yan ng franchise holder.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, 1973, you were 17 years old, but you were towering high at 5'9", di ba?
Yes, totoo yun. So, parang naging simula ng trending na talagang matatangkad na ang mga contestants. So, it was a very comfortable moment for me kasi parang lahat ng taong kasama ko dun sa contest, lahat towering na. Tapos lahat kami naka-clogs.
Wow,
kami,
magiging almost 6-footer.
Lahat yun. And, ayun, so it was a lot of fun. The transition in my life was quite a drastic from a teenager who would play basketball, who would play all these boys' games in the town of Orani, Bataan. Morning after, wala na lahat yon. All of a sudden, naka-chandelier ikaw na ako. All of a sudden, iba na yung aking galaw. Which is a bit difficult for me that time. Kasi yung friends ko yesterday, hindi na kami makapag-communicate because biglang nag-iba na yung aking mundo.
Correct, yes.
That was not really fun. That was one stretch that I had to go through being a teenager. Kasi, iba tayo, meron tayong barkada.
Yes.
And then when you don't see them anymore and you're forced to deal with people who are in the business, it's a stretch for a 17-year-old girl. Yeah.
So parang na-deprive ang pagiging teenager mo.
Yes.
Kasi at a very young age, pinasok mo na ang pageantry.
Yes. Tapos diba? Nagtuloy-tuloy na, nag-showbiz na right after coronation sa Miss World. And then, of course, we are very flexible naman. And we enjoyed the life. But I still look back
Mm-hmm.
to seeing my old classmates, no? But then again now, at this point, when I have more time to see them, then I see them already.
Oo. You have more time now, actually.
Yes,
Oo.
in fact,
Lalo-
Mars, oo, I have a gang.
Oh.
I have a high school gang.
Oh.
We call ourselves the 500
Up to
miles.
now? Up to now. Yes.
Nahintulan ng COVID.
Mm-mm.
We travel together.
Oh, wow.
Na
Oh.
una 5 kami lang. So classmates are all over the world. So we go to Australia, we go to Las Vegas, together we go to San Francisco, we go to Hong Kong.
Okay.
Gang tour kami, gang tour.
Galing. Oo.
We rent a van in Las Vegas, going to...
Kung magko-cross county kayo.
Oo, kami yun. And then yung mga classmates namin doon, nakikita-kita na lang. So these things I am doing, I was able to do after all these years. So bumabalik yung days na na-miss ko noon. Yun.
Okay, balikan ko muna yung family life mo. No? Nung, of course, pang-ilan ka sa pamilya?
Middle child ako.
Okay.
Pag-pito.
Oh.
Pag middle child ka.
Okay. So, pito kayo magkakapatid.
Oo. My family, they are very active with the church. No? My lolo, my lola, etc., etc. But it will always catch up in your life.
Okay.
The very tradition, kung ano talaga pang magulang mo, kung ano talaga mga lola at lola mo. Because later on in my life, when everything, all my children are done with school, I went back to school again.
Wow.
I went back studying theology.
Ito yung sa UST?
No, sa Loyola School of Theology sa Ateneo.
Oh.
I went there and then I went to study at the Center of
Tapos ka na noon, mag-aral.
Mga 5, 7, 8 years ago probably.
Oo.
So tinapos ko doon.
Mother ka na. Oo.
Lola na nga ako noon.
Yes.
Kasi parang one summer, sabi ko, mag-enroll ako ng anak ko. Wala na akong i-enroll. Kasi all gone. So sabi ko, nag-apply ako sa Ateneo, sa Loyola School of Theology. Sabi ng pare, why are you enrolling? Because I don't have anybody to enroll anymore. I want to enroll myself. So I completed the course. And then, yung mga yan, nagamit natin sa aking radio counseling program. Yan. So I studied theology and Center for Family Ministry, counseling sa couple, counseling sa mga bata, counseling sa old elderly couple, how do you get together better, come to have a better life. So yun. So things coming to a full circle. And I am open kasi sa mga ganyan eh.
Sabi mo nga, of course, ikaw yung medyo nalihis, di ba? Ikaw yung pumasok sa showbiz, ikaw yung pumasok sa pagiging beauty queen.
Nothing much, except that the field is different. They were excited for me. Pinagparada nila ako sa buong Bataan. Nakakaro ko, kaway ako ng kaway ng ganyan. Tawa sila ng tawa sa akin kasi itong apo ko to, itong anak ko to, ito yung nagbabasketball, nagka-tricycle. I was the one who was like all person-oriented. I was playing here and there. I had no qualms of dealing with other people. Ganun din kasi sila eh. I guess that energy and that outlook that I got, kasi nga mga politiko, tsaka mga pasyente, nakikita ko yun araw-araw. It was just the colors that were different. Gig lights, celebrities like you. Otherwise, people-oriented kasi ang pamilya.
Oo.
Kaya parang, yun lang nagbago, the color of the people who came into the life of the Pascual family. Otherwise,
okay. Being the very, very first Filipina na nakasungkit ng first runner-up sa Miss World, how was it like? Kasi you were like 54 candidates, right? So ikaw ang naka-first runner-up and you almost made it. And then, what happened was, yung kinoronahang Miss World na si Marjorie Wallace was dethroned. Bakit siya na-dethrone?
she was not able to comply with her duties and responsibilities as Miss World.
Okay.
So, she was going out dating with some people. Siguro, naging busy din ang buhay niya. Siguro, hindi niya naging feel. So, hindi siya ginagawa ang duties niya eh. Mars, masabi ko lang trivia, nung Miss World Ball, nung gabi, ang date ko si Engelbert Humperdinck.
Wow!
We were like, he got me and I sat for his table. Sabi niya, parang dapat ikaw. Sinasabi niya sa akin, diretso yun. And then, when she was dethroned, in BBC, British Broadcast
Broadcasting.
Company, they sent representatives here in Bataan to talk to my father, to talk to me, if I wanted to take over. Even the beautiful Madam Imelda Marcos, gusto mo bang magpunta? Padadala kita. Ganyan siya.
Sponsoran ka.
Oo.
Oo.
But I was already busy with showbiz. Tapos sabi
You signed up already a contract at that time.
I was a freelance though, but
Okay.
nag-enjoy na ako sa mga artista, sa pelikula natin.
Mm-mm.
Tapos, since that night, the Philippines won. Parang the late Gregory Peck tilted the scale in favor of USA. So parang that night, dapat sa Philippines yung crown. Pero pinasa sa iba. So sabi ko, okay na yun.
So, hindi mo nga tinanggap kasi it was supposed to be, di ba, pag na-dethrone ang title holder, then napupunta yun sa first runner-up.
Automatic
Automatic.
yun. Like what are runner-ups for? Katulad
Right.
ng vice president, pag nawala ang presidente, automatic yun.
Yes.
So it goes without saying na, this world.
Yes.
So, okay na, little did I know, Mars, that it will go down to history.
Okay.
Na ganun pala yun. In my naive mind, and my tatay was saying,
Bata ka pa eh.
oo,
17
sabi
lang.
ng tatay ko, anak, just be here with us na. Dito ka na.
So, hindi ka na pinayagan ng dad mo?
Parang sabi niya, it's no more.
It
Don't
was
do
just
enough.
the remainder of the reign, di ba? Ilang months na lang.
No, 3 months na si Miss World.
Ah,
Si
okay.
Marjorie.
Oh, so
Tapos ang gusto nila, ako magbabayad ng pamasahe ko, tapos hindi naman ako bibigyan ng premyo.
Oh.
So parang, para kay. So it's automatic na parang wala na yung...
Ikaw pa yung gagastos, di ba?
Walang pamasahe, wala kang premyo, because she was able to get the price. But it's not all about the price. It's not all about the fare. It's all about, I was already very present in the Philippines.
Oo.
So that's one facet of my life that's been there and done. So I go to the next.
Pero hindi mo ba pinagsisihan na kasi kahit paano, di ba, na, you know, I mean, what's 9 months anyway? Ikaw naman ang magiging Miss World. Di ba?
Hindi naman.
Hindi
naman. Kasi if nakakatuwa, Marcy, no? Nabasa ko sa Facebook, nabash ka ako eh.
Why?
Because sabi niya, wala nang inisip niya kundi sarili niya. Because they didn't really know the story. But nevertheless, if you do it, they'll say, ganyan. If you don't do it, they'll say the same thing. So just don't do it. And leave it as is, and let history go down to the next generation. So I have no qualms. Wala. Masaya lang.
Actually, maging first runner-up ka, napakalaking ano na yun. Napakalaking karangalan na yun para sa bansa,
I was
di
actually
ba?
press favorite.
Yes.
If you rewind, Mars, the video of the Miss World when she was crowned, I wasn't in the group. I only came in later on because the press blocked me. What happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to you?
Ikaw talaga ang crowd favorite.
Even the mother of Marjorie, when she encountered my sister in a cruise, long after the crown, the coronation night, because she overheard that there were Filipino doctors in the cruise, and sabi niya, meron akong kilalang Pilipina, kaibigan ng anak ko, Pascual, Miss Philippines. She should be the Miss World. Sinasabi niya. Kinikwento ng kapatid ko. So my sister was crying when she was telling her story. And then, sabi niya, that's my sister, Evangeline Pascual.
Wow.
May mga ganon eh. One time, I was in London with my friend Philip De Vera. We went to I was just waiting for him he was doing some transactions in the building. He came down with another lady. Oh, I remember you. I remember. British. You were supposed to be the one. Pero Marjorie Wallace was my friend. So we wish each other well. Julia Morley is a good friend of mine. And I have nothing...
The president of Miss World.
The owner of
the owner of Miss World organization.
When she was... Actually, it was the husband, Eric Morley. I have nothing negative to say about Eric and Julia Morley. They were the kindest people on earth that time with me. And when they came over, si Julia, patay na si Eric, nagkakwentuhan kami, lola na ako, lola na rin ako, sabi niya. Nagkakwentuhan kami, dumating siya dito noon. So it was, I only remember good times. No ill feelings, no nothing. Lahat masaya.
Kasi even after you reign, reign in such a way na you could have been the Miss World, matagal na parang naging mailap ang crown at saka ang titulo para sa mga Filipina. Right? And it only happened in 2013 nung si Megan Yang ang manalong kauna-unahang Filipina Miss World.
Si Ruway, Glenda Ruway, she was first runner-up.
Yeah, she was first runner-up, pero ang nakakuha ng corona was Megan Yang.
The beautiful Megan
Yeah,
Yang.
that was in 2013.
Yeah.
Kaya nga, you
40
could have
years.
been the very first Miss World had you accepted the offer, di ba? Kasi ikaw yung first runner-up, na-dethrone si Marjorie Wallace. O, di ba? Since tinanggihan mo na, napunta nga ito sa Miss
Sabi
Jamaica.
nga ni Pitoy Moreno na nabubuhay, she's the only woman who refused to be crowned Miss World. Wala naman ganun. Sabi ko, it's just like, it's automatic.
Oo.
Na once it's out, it's automatic na ganun.
Oo.
But I was very happy for Megan. Very, very
When
happy
she
for
won.
Megan.
Oo.
Same lineage kami. So ito na, meron na kasunod. Okay na. I
Oo.
was very, very happy.
Finally, nakuha talaga yung, talagang siya yung Miss World, di ba? Gwendolyn Roy was
First runner-up.
first runner-up prior to Megan, right?
Prior
Prior to
to Megan.
Megan. So, kahit pa paano, actually, pumapasok na tayo eh. Pumapasok na tayo
Mahirap
sa top 5.
kasi ang pasukin ng Miss World contest.
Oo.
It's a European contest. It's not, kasi tayo American-oriented tayo.
Right.
So when you go to the European country, parang medyo konting, alam mo, natin ang mga British.
Yes.
Medyo iba yung kultura,
Oo.
mga royalty, mga nobility.
Yes.
So yung Asian, kuminsan mahirap mag-breakthrough.
Oo.
So I remember my father preparing me for the contest. He was talking to some British people. Sabi niya, kailangan malaki ka, kailangan mola ka, kasi ang mga European malalaki. So I remember I was doing my workout at the System for Tom Ortega sa Nueva. Yun ang gym. Talagang ginawa akong mola, gain ako ng weight because I was going to a contest held in Britain. So kailangan ang mga babae malalaki. So talagang binild up ako for that kind of contest. That was yes.
Nag-gym ka talaga?
Talagang pinag-workout ako talaga. System of Tom Ortega, the first Mr. Universe. Doon sa Nueva.
Okay.
And then, yun na, because I have to become more voluptuous, oozing, boobsy. Kailangan, hindi yung lean, hindi ka payat, hindi, kailangan bilog, mola ang dating nila. And I was talking to some British people, mga doc, mga ganyan, and we researched, sabi, ako naman na-enjoy because I was eating all the pizza, hindi ko naman alam, I was 17, preparing for this. Sabi niya, sige, you eat all the food, basta you work. I was working out. Talagang meron na noon, working out, pero pinataba ako.
Talaga? Baliktad,
I was asked to gain 10 pounds.
Wow.
Before the Miss World. Mola ang mga babae sa Europe, malalaki. Royalty, kailangan empowering ka, kailangan strong ka, kailangan pagdating mo sa stage, kita ka, ganyan ka. So, I was there. And I had 21 suitcases.
Wow.
Maleta. Traveling there because I was sponsored by the Daily Express.
Okay.
Alice Reyes was my social secretary.
Oh.
Yes, I had 20,
I know Alice, of course. Diba?
And Alice is the founder of Aliw Awards.
Yes.
Yes. And until now, she looks after me. Imagine 21 suitcases, yung aking palang petticoat, yung aking gown.
Ilang excess baggage ang kailangan ba yan?
Wala. VIP lahat.
Okay.
And then I was properly escorted. 21 ang aking entourage.
Wow.
Ang dami.
At kasama doon sa entourage yung dad mo.
Of course.
Oo.
Kasi accompanying physician ko siya. Kailangan, sabi ko, doktor ang tatay ko.
Okay.
So, may hika ako eh.
Okay.
It's a London, it's November, it's winter time. So, parang, atakihin ako ng hika doon. So, he was there for me. Imagine mo sa London, magna-national costume ka sa park. Nakaterno ako. So, girl. So, nakaboots ako sa ilalim. And my father would look after me. Na one time I was chilling. Sabi ko, Daddy, maginaw. Because hindi mo tayo sanay sa gano'n. Nakasaya ako Filipina. Doon sa Imelda dress ako. So, ayun. So, we got through. And I brought all the souvenirs from Tesoros sa Quiapo.
Lahat ng
wood carvings.
Hindi, pero lahat ng candidates?
No, for me. I brought, dala ko doon pa sa lubong ko.
Oh, exact. Kaya nga, sa lahat ng candidates?
I prioritized the Philippine Embassy when it was Jaime Subelo was
the
ambassador.
Yes.
And he hosted a big dinner for me. I remember vividly because sabi niya, it's only now that I believe in the contestant of the Miss Philippines. He hosted. Yan basta talaga siya.
Wow.
Ano pa sa loob mo ko, ganun. Nakakatuwa yung experience. I was 17, Mare.
Pero gusto kong balikan yung bakit ikaw ang piniling ka-date ni Engelbert Humperdinck?
He believed in me. He was telling me,
Oh, yeah.
I believe in you. You should be the one. He came to me.
Talaga.
Ako naman, sino ba? Please release me, let me go.
Yes.
Yung kanta niya.
Oo. Pero alam mo na siya yun.
Alam kong siya yun.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just there. He was a celebrity there for me. So I was just there, having a ball, popping balloons here and there. I was 17, partying after a great event. Nothing in my mind, everything in my spirit, having fun. The next 2 days after, I was in the plane coming home, holding on to my little trophy, playing with
Pero
it.
wala kang crown.
They didn't give the crown that time.
Yeah.
Hindi nila binibigay. They pass
Kahit
it on.
first runner-up?
Even the winner.
Oh, yeah.
Wala. They give only the trophy, the silver trophy.
The trophy, the sash,
The
and the scepter.
No, just a trophy and
just
cash.
Oh, yeah.
Hindi sila nagbibigay na. Kasi
At
corona.
that time, magkano ang cash prize?
Pounds. Kalimutan ko na.
Oo.
Pounds.
Oo.
Sinyabi ko na ito.
Oo.
Every day in my room, I had a bouquet of roses.
Wow.
Hindi
Kami
ko alam
from?
Ano?
Ay, hindi mo alam.
Gabi-gabi, araw-araw na akong roses doon.
Ilang araw ka bali sa London?
Maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
But before that, I went to the States.
Okay.
Nag-tour muna kami doon, mga kamag-anak. And then, when I was supposed to arrive at the Heathrow, because they have schedules on when the candidates are arriving, Philippines arrives on this day. So there were people at the airport, Philippines, wala ako doon. Hindi ako dumating.
Oh.
I was in the States, we went to Disneyland.
Oh my gosh.
Ay, pagdating namin sa London,
Oh.
tatay ko, tsaka uncle ko, Dr. Montemera from Sacramento, we took a cab. We went to Hilton Hotel muna. Bago kami napunta doon sa aming hotel na titirahan.
Oo. So wala na baling welcoming committee na
Nauna na
dumating
sila, di ako dumating. But I was press favorite. Favorite ako ni Julia Morley. Tapos my talent was standing on my head. Tapos nagkakarate ako. Action star ako.
Oo.
Kaya when I went back to the movies, marunong ako
So yun ang pinaka-talent mo.
Tapos sabi ko, standing on my head. Sabi ni Julia, go stand on your head. Tapos sabi niya, no, don't do it. It's not feminine. Hinahinto niya. But that was my talent. And I had a sparring moment with Miss Peru. Black belt yun. So, ako naman, white lang. Ikakarate kami. But we had a sparring moment. Spar kami.
Okay. After the Miss World journey, di ba? Pinasok mo na ang showbiz. It was a year after, right? You were 18 already when nung mag-showbiz ka. Was Medjavillo by FPJ your very first movie?
That was my second.
Ay, yung second. Ano yung nauna?
The Game of Death with Ramon Zamora.
Oh, the late Ramon Zamora.
So, The Game of Death is the last movie of Bruce Lee.
Okay.
So, ginawa dito.
Parang ni-remake.
Kinontinue. So, yun ang naging first movie ko, karate. Nag-search ako.
Sino mas matangkad sa inyo ni Ramon Zamora?
Lahat sila matangkad ako lang sa kanila. Si Ronnie, malaki ako sa kanya.
Oo, di ba? Kasi hindi naman katangkaran si Ramon eh.
But he was very famous then at the time.
Oo,
Very
yes,
famous.
I know.
Then after that, si FPJ na.
Oh, Medjavillo.
That was serious, really serious movie na.
Oo.
Tapos, the dubbing na. Siya nagturo sa akin mag-dubbing.
Okay.
Tapos, palagi kami kumakain kami doon sa Swiss Inn.
18 years old ka pa lang noon.
Oo. Sa Swiss Inn, favorite niya yung pata. Pig knuckles. FPJ, pig knuckles.
Yes.
So, may pako.
Right.
Palagi niya. Very kind people in my showbiz career. Ramon Zamora, FPJ. Then I became
Tony Ferrer,
the exit. And then I became the title role for Sampaguita. Sampaguita baby ako.
Okay. For what movie was that?
Gemma, ang babaeng kidlat. So I did this action movie title hold.
Ikaw ang lead star.
Lead star for Sampaguita Picture. Tinawag ako ni Doc Perez. Sabi niya, ikaw magiging aking Gemma, ang babaeng kidlat. So I had 7 leading men that time, no?
Sino-sino itong mga leading men mo? Yung natatandaan mo lang?
Ramil Rodriguez.
Oh.
Those tall, pretty good-looking guys there. Sandro
Zamora.
Rudy Fernandez was also there.
Oh, yeah. Bagets pa rin si
Parang,
Paring the Boy, no?
If I remember right, no? And then on and on and on and on. And then I got into international production, MGM. I had got into Golden Triangle with Shoji Karada. Basta lahat action. Ako yan. Nagtatatalon ako sa ibabaw ng kotse. May dala akong mga Armalite. Naka-short ako ganyan. Tremendously.
Nag-undergo ka ba ng mga fight scenes or training? Talaga?
A lot. Meron akong nasisipan, natatanggal ang ipin. Sila Eddie Garcia, nandiyan kami sa Bataan. We would do location shoot, ganyan.
So, nakailang movies ka sa Sampaguita?
I only did one with Sampaguita.
That was the only, pero lead role.
Yeah, yes. Kasi nag-criss-cross na yung aking schedule, no? But Doc Perez really kindly called for me, loved me, took care of me. The whole Vera Perez family. Kaya pagka ngayon merong mga reunion, lagi akong kasama.
Considering na isang pelikula lang ginawa mo sa kanila.
They're like that. They're like that.
Right.
And then, nung nabubuhay si Kuya Germs, kasama ako dun sa Star because Kuya Germs became the president of Actors Guild, and then I became the chairperson of the Actors Guild, and sabi niya, because you did your work, ilalagay kita dyan. Meron akong star.
Ay, hindi. Yung pagiging first runner pa lang ng ano na yung malaking bagay na yun eh. Kumbaga, malaki ang contribution nun. Diba? Pagiging beauty queen mo.
Tsaka hindi. Pati rin naman, Mars, yung katipunan ng mga artista ng pelikula.
Yes.
Television.
Ang hindi alam ng marami, actually hindi ko na isama ito sa intro para sa'yo. Evangeline is a very good painter. Yes. Isa yun sa mga talents mo talaga. So, paano mo na-discover at kailan mo na-discover ang sarili mo na mahilig at magaling ka magpinta?
Siguro when I was falling in and out of love. Meron kang brokenness, meron kang wholeness.
Teens ba or nasa 20s ka na?
Then and now.
Okay.
Then and now. When, shortly before I became sa Actors Guild, actually when I was chairperson of the Actors Guild, I came up with an exhibit, no? With the film artist group, na, kasi there was a time, Mars, na ginamit ko lang dito aking pagkagiliw sa pagpapaint, no? Na in-entice ko yung mga rami nating kasamaan sa showbiz, kasi that time, nagkaroon ng scarcity sa trabaho, wala nang pinikula, konti na lang ang teleserye. So, ibang mga artista, maraming magagaling. So, ilabas yung mga painting, alika mag-exhibit tayo. On and on and on and on and on and on. Lalo akong ginanahan.
Ito ba yung sa Mega Mall?
Mega Mall, RCBC, marami yan.
Alright.
We did a lot. So, paano ako nagsimula? Isa pang talagang major simula ko nung ako'y nag-radyo. One of my projects sa Echoes of the Heart is a painting contest amongst autistic children. They were painting and painting. Sabi ko, nakakatuwa. Ginather ko lahat yung mga brushes na yung tatatapon. Nipon ko lahat. Ginamit ko sa canvas. Sabi ko, ay umaandar yung energy ng mga batang to. It's in the brushes, no? And then I was creating artworks here and there. And people patronized my works. And I was more excited and excited. And then I got another work, Street Children naman. Pinag-painting ko rin. Ginanahan na naman. And on and on and on. And until now, I'm working on something.
Ano specialization mo?
They say I'm a confused artist.
Oh yeah? Bakit ganon?
Because I have no regular pattern. I change, no?
Okay.
But I can work, first of all, with oil on canvas. I stretch my own canvas. Katapos, I can work easily, comfortably with gold leaf.
Oh, talaga?
Yes. I love, pag nag-gold leaf, bawal ka huminga. Baka lumipad yung gold leaf. So I work comfortably with that. On the side, I use acrylic because it's fast. I paint on burlap. Sa akong brown. Paint ako doon. Yun, mahirap gawin kasi ang lakas mag-absorb ng paint. I do that. And then, I do mosaic.
So instead of a canvas, sa sako mismo?
Sa sako,
Sa sako mo ipipinta.
But you also have to frame it.
Okay.
I do mosaic, kunyari mo, on a violin. On a violin, ano? Sabi sa akin ng isang friend ko, sabi niya, Vanji, may exhibit ako, puro violin, ano? Melody and violin. So, binigyan ako ng violin. And I see the purpose. The silent part of a person, yung hindi ko sinasabi,
doon mo nilalabas.
Doon napupunta. Eto pala ako. Eto pala ako.
So how much time do you need to finish
Oh,
painting?
there was a time I needed a 40 minutes to finish a painting. But I'm doing one. I've been doing it for 3 years na.
Wow.
Hindi ko matapos-tapos kasi tapos na. Then, parang eksena nanganganak.
Parang may kulang.
Nanganganak,
Oo.
gano'n. Nagiging, dapat ko anong panahon ngayon, dinadagdag ko.
Oo.
Hinahayaan ko lang siya mag-grow.
Okay.
Hinahayaan ko lang siya. But I could do one in, dati 10 minutes. Tapos one time, magkaka-exhibit kami. Kulang daw, kailangan ko daw na 15 artworks.
Wow.
Sabi ko, 12 pa lang ako. You need 3 more. Gagawin ko, okay naman. Tapos, nabibili naman.
Hindi, yung ano ba, in terms of price, is it pricey or tama lang, or affordable, or medyo mahal?
Mars, I cannot say my works are cheap, or I would say I can give my work for a handshake,
Wow.
for free,
Yes.
for as long as it will go to the right person.
Right.
But if I don't like my painting to go to one person, you will not be able to afford it.
Talaga?
But syempre, I value
Oo.
I value my heart, my spirit that I put there. But there was one time with an exhibit, somebody wanted to airlift the painting. Sabi nung curator, bigay mo na. Sabi ko, sige na. Kasi daw, if you don't sell your painting, parang hindi ka open, selfish ka pa. Kailangan i-share mo. Sabi sa akin, okay, let's do it. Sabi ko, sige. Tumawad, do you want to meet the buyer? No, I don't want to meet the buyer. Kasi baka mamaya, mamiss ko, hanapin ko.
Oo.
So, hinayaan ko lang. It was airlifted somewhere abroad.
Wow.
Malaki yun, kalahati ng plywood.
Wow, laki.
Malaki yun, malaki.
Oo.
I do big ones.
Yeah.
I do big ones. Kasi parang yung buyer, pag tumawad, sulit pa rin siya.
Kasi ang nakakatuwa lang sa inyo, no? Kasi ang daming mga artista or actors in general na talagang ang gagaling. Bukod sa iyo, andyan si Cesar Montano,
Napakagaling.
Heart Evangelista,
Sobrang galing.
Elizabeth Oropesa,
Sobrang galing.
Nadia Montenegro,
You
marami
know,
pa.
Lot,
Oh.
little
Oh, yeah.
trivia about Lot. Merong ibang, sila Jauma pa, magagaling.
Oh yeah, Jauma pa pala, ang alaga ko, yes.
Yan, sabi niya sa akin, Tita, ito ba isa ko? Diyan, puno na yung walls. Tita, dito ka sa may painting ko. Alagay natin dyan, pupush natin dyan. Ko. Nakakatuwa because these are young kids. They're starting a family. Although they have work, but yung booster ba ng pagkatao mo na somebody brings home your work? At saka, Mari, ganito. Kapag artista ang pumirma sa painting at inuwi sa bahay, compared sa ibang artist na hindi artista, yung kasambahay pinupunasan mabuti sa artista. Kasi nakikita lang sa TV.
Yes.
Although, of course, hindi naman kami mga masters, no? Pero meron ganung kwento ba na nakakatuwa naman.
Hindi, malaking bagay kasi yun.
Oo.
Advantage na yun pag celebrity yun.
Pati yung
Rachel Lubanco is also a painter.
Magagaling yan. Kasama natin yan.
Yes.
Kasama natin lahat yan.
Okay. Natakol na natin ang pagiging actress, pagiging beauty queen, actress, painter. Balikan naman natin ang personal mong buhay. Mare, I've known you so well. Matagal na tayong magkaibigan, magkumari pa tayo. Pero alam mo, pagdating sa personal na buhay mo, parang napaka-exact, you're so open when it comes to your kids, but I don't know exactly who your first husband was, and your late husband. Never ka naging open sa publiko. Why?
Maybe that's the part of me that keeps my private life private. Not so private though, but people know. But then again, so many of them, Mare.
Dalawa lang kasi ang alam ko. Kasi
Kita mo, mahina ka pala.
Hindi. Not dalawa lang alam ko. Yung dalawa kasi, asawa mo, napangasawa mo pareho. Pero the public is not even aware that you were married at isa ka rin biyuda. Diba? Yun ang hindi alam ng publiko.
Biyuda Alegre.
Diba?
Lines are open.
Ngayon.
I'm open, loving, and trusting. Hola.
Diba?
I'm hot. I'm honest, open, and trusting. So, alam mo number ko, ha? Facebook mo na lang ako. Looking for love?
Get her number from me. Anyway, so yun nga. Of course, your eldest son, si Nino, who is very popular tattoo artist in the States right now, anak mo sa una mong husband, di ba?
Yes.
Who is a lapid.
Yes.
Okay. Kasi pag sinabing lapid, kasi lilitaw kagad sina Lito Lapid, sina Jess Lapid, sino pa ba?
That was a passing fancy in my life.
Okay.
Nothing grand, nothing spectacular. Dumaan. The book is closed.
Okay, so that's the reason why you don't want to open it up.
It's not that I don't want to open it up. There's nothing to open up.
Oh, di ba?
And then
kasi
I have a wonderful son who is now the tattoo artist of Steph Curry. I look at the present. I cannot deal with whatever has been through in my life.
No, but that's part of your life.
Yeah, but you don't really carry on whatever didn't work in your life. If something didn't work, drop it. Ganyan. So parang, thank you for the experience.
But you became like, a widower.
Widow.
At what age? Napakabata mo pa eh.
38 yata.
38. And you have 2 kids.
By the second husband.
Yeah, you have Jethro at saka si...
He passed on already for, more than 20 years na yata. Matagal na. Living La Vida solo, lines are open. Hala?
Pero you were together when he passed on? You were still together?
Yeah,
okay.
He died of cancers.
Oh, I see.
All kinds of cancers. We were shuttling back and forth to Boston, sa America. Doon siya nagpapagamot. Tapos, mga bata, si Ed pa noon, grade school sa Poveda. So, nung namatay na, parang, I could not really afford to focus on that one because I have 3 children to focus on in my life. So I cannot grieve and grieve and grieve. I had to continue life because the children are there for me to... I was left with 3 children to rear and a crown to uphold. That time, the 2 greatest parts of me, Mars, went on separate ways. The beauty queen in me and the mother in me. Nagkahiwalay. Oo, kasi sabi ng beauty queen, Banji, maghanap ka ng bagong papa, yung mayaman din. Sabi ng mama, uy, you are the only parent left to your children. Be present to your children. Nung na-realize ko yun, nagbati na yung beauty queen at saka yung nanay.
But before you went into radio, you were on TV, right? With Father Bob. Was it radio or TV?
Radio. After nung namatay ang asawa ko, tinawag ako ng, alika, mag-radio counseling ka. Therapeutic ba? 2 months after my husband died. Sige lang. We were doing affairs of the heart.
Nag-abot tayo sa WIC, Mare.
May mga ka-TikToks po. Ayaw lang pong sabihin ni Aster. When she was working for DWIZ, she was the sexiest thing on earth.
Those were the days, Mare. Pag nakakahiya.
No. Again, she was the sexiest thing on earth. Her waistline was like this. Her buttocks were like bilog. She was the sexiest. Oh my God.
I was still young then. Diba?
So yun, galing no. I stayed with DWIC for 20 years. But shortly after my husband died, I met the late Mayor Cuneta.
Pablo Cuneta. The dad of Sharon Cuneta.
Sinabi ko kay Shawi yun some 3 years ago eh.
Okay.
Kasi, alam mo, we get sponsorship sa ating radio program. Lumapit ako sa kanya. Kilala niya kasi aking late husband. Sabi niya, ano gusto mong gawin? Artista. Sabi ko, artista. Sabi niya, halika, tatawagan natin ang Viva. Tatawagan natin ang Boss Vic de Rosario. Sabi niya, no? I think they were partners at the time.
Right.
No?
Yeah. The early part of Viva, yes.
Yes. No? Sabi niya, so right away, Boss Vic, I went to his office. Sige, dito ka sa akin. Mother Ricky Reyes was one of those who really launched me. After bago na ako ng Hilda. Talagang inayusan ako, Mother Vic, hindi ako sanay, sabi ko. And then Boss Vic, binigyan niya ako ng 1-year contract. But then, ang contract namin, formality lang. I was doing here and there in the movies. And then, went on and on. We lost track na ni Boss Vic ng Viva. But I was a Viva babe. Di ba, mga sex? Hindi naman ako sex. Pero, he was the one who launched me. The movie, Do Re Mi. I can live, I can love.
Regine Velasquez.
Donna Cruz. Ako si Do. Anak ko
Okay.
si Donna kasi maganda yung pareho kami.
At saka si Mikey
Kuwangko,
Kuwangko.
Do Re Mi. So, yun ang one of the best movies I did for Viva. then I went on and on and on and on and on and on. Teleserye, Pangako Sa'yo, here and there. All the Channel 7, Ginakalya Lili. Left and right. There was a time yung TGIS, I was doing that, kukunin ako ng 7, lilipat ako sa 2, naglalagari ako niya. It was good, living la vida loca, God is good. But while I was raising my children,
All by yourself.
Mare, sinabi ko to sa national TV.
Okay.
Told my children, no man can stand up and say, eto, pang-augment sa mga pag-aaral ng anak mo. No man will say that. And I gave you the dignity, the pride, that it was your mama who put you to school. Pero, yung good time ko, wala na kayo doon. So many men, so little time.
At your age now, you're still open.
Open, loving, and accepting.
Oh.
You know, you cannot
to entertain guys.
You cannot shut doors.
Okay. All right.
You know what they say? Life is short. No matter how long you live. So parang, tayo, Mars, ikaw din.
Yes.
O, di ba? Parang hindi ko alam ang love life. Patigilan mo ako. Huwag mo ako. Don't grill me here because I know what you've been through, Mare. Naku, ito po. So many men, so little time dito.
We have so many things in common, Mare.
Ano yun lang, the sexiest thing on earth is, you know, I'll tell her.
Mare, wag niyo magbulit-ulitin, nakakahiya.
She's sexy. You know the term that she's sexy and she knows it? Yun. Yun ang Aster Amoyo. Nakita ko yan.
Alam mo, kumare talaga kita.
Partners in crime.
Partners in crime. Okay, Mare. Sa mga pelikulang ginawa mo, at saka sa mga TV series na nagawa mo na rin, ano doon ang sobrang malapit sa puso mo?
Of course, lahat naman maganda. Lahat magandang interaction. But ang talagang nagmarka sa world, yung Pangako Sa'yo.
Oh yes, and that has been, pinapalabas ito sa iba't ibang bansa.
In different languages.
Yes, in different languages. Yes. Are we talking dun sa una, yung kay Jericho Rosales? Oh, Jericho, tsaka si Christina Hermosa.
Ako yung Betty May.
No, kasi ginawa rin ito, ni-remake ito naman.
Napakaganda, Jodie. Jodie Santa Maria.
Yes, Daniel Padilla at saka si, Catherine Bernardo.
So that was a remake of Pangako Sa'yo. But the original kami nila Yula Valdez, Tonton Gutierrez, Jean Garcia, and that was the Betty May. So I guess it was one really that left a mark and still, kasi lahat ng languages eh. One time nasa London ako, pinapalabas. I had to text Jerry Siniano, sabi ko, direct, pinapalabas dito yung Pangako Sa'yo, English.
Di ba? Dubbed in English.
Dubbed in English. Hindi ba ibang languages pa?
Yeah. I think unang pinalabas yata yan si Indonesia eh. At palabas din sa Latin America.
Yes. You know, the key ingredient in that teleserye was everybody was loving it. Nagmahalan lahat sa set.
Yeah, and you created a family while doing that series, di ba?
And it was the first most glossy teleserye ever. From the makeup, to the wardrobe, to the dialogue, to the set, it was the most glossy. The first. And then, naging sunod-sunod na. And then the rating, Mare.
Oh, yes.
We went 56.
Yes. That was the top, that was the first top rating teleserye ng ABS-CBN. Yeah, I remember.
56.
Yes.
The time.
Oh, parang ano yun eh, parang probinsyano yan eh.
Iba naman yung probinsyano.
Diba?
Sobrang ganda naman nun.
Saka sobrang haba. Sobrang haba.
That's good.
Okay, Mars, matanong lang kita. Kung i-rewind ang buhay mo, anong parte ng buhay mo ang gusto mong balikan at anong gusto mong mawala?
Spending more time with the children. But it couldn't happen because I was the one bringing them up solo. Had I listened to them more and more, although I did, but I could have spent more time with them.
Nung maliliit pa sila?
Nung wala na silang papa. Kasi there was a time, the compensation that I did because I was working left and right was to fill up the fridge with food. All the junk food, the pizza, the fruits. So when they come home from school, they have all this consolation. But Mama was not really there. But overall...
But you were a working mom.
Yeah, but overall, Mars, let me rephrase that. Or let me answer your question again. I think none. Because when I was absent, For my children, there was the time they became stronger. They were able to make their decisions, although they referred to me, but I guess not really much to go back to. In my absence nga, naging mas matatag sila. Kasi alam nila ang dahilan kung bakit I wasn't really around.
Because you were working for them.
Oo.
Okay.
And always, not only working for them, I was having a good time. Bakit ba? I take care of you and provide you. I want to have a good time.
Di ba?
Yan ang ano ko.
Bibihira sa mga ganon. Bibihira, di ba? Usually, as you age, ikaw you age gracefully. And you take care of your body.
I do.
Oo, and your health.
Mars, bragging aside, hindi ako nagre-reading class.
Wow.
Wala akong
Wow.
God's so good. I don't have maintenance. I don't have cholesterol. I don't have...
Wow, that's good. That's good.
My children ask me, Mama, your birthday is around the corner. What do you want? Buy me the best rubber shoes. Kasi I love going to the gym. Nung nag-COVID ngayon, ang lungkot ko eh. You go to the gym, go to the mall, naka-rubber shoes ka, naka-shorts ka, para mag-workout ka ng 3 oras, tapos kakain ako ng ano.
Grabe ang discipline mo rin.
Kakain ako ng binatog. Kasi masarap yung energy, after energy, no?
Alright.
So yun, and then I always have my personal trainer.
Okay, Mare, you have 3 kids, but unfortunately, they are all away from you. Nasa ibang bansa ang mga anak mo, na meron ka na rin 5 apo. Diba? Siyempre, mag-isa ka na lang sa buhay. So, paano mo na-manage ito? Kasi malayo ang mga anak mo sa'yo. May mga apo ka nga, malayo rin sa'yo. So, how do you manage?
Buti na lang, meron tayong social media. Buti na lang, meron FaceTime, may Facebook. Kaya ako, I post lagi sa Facebook kung ano-ano. Because they see me, they remind me of the good days. I don't know how I pray. I pray, Mars. I go, you gotta pray just to make it today. Hindi na,
saka hindi napaka-energetic mo pa rin eh, di ba? At saka you are not the type na, okay, when I reach a certain age, gusto ko mag-retire. But I think retirement is far from you.
Retired from spending for my children.
Okay. Alright. Dapat sila lang nagbibigay sa'yo. You don't require them. You don't require them.
They send me.
Kasi kusa naman yun eh.
Kusa yun. Punta ka na Amerika, binabayaran ticket ka, stay with them, they give you a good time. But what I want to do now is like, at the moment, I work out in the house, I eat the food that I like, I see my kumaring Aster, I go out on dates. You see one person regularly, whatever it is. An open, loving relationship is fine with me. You make a difference in the life of a person that you meet along the way. I'm very busy with the Toastmasters International.
Yeah, can you explain about it?
It's a non-profit association, organization worldwide that you are developed to become a good leader and a good speaker. And when you reach a certain norm, like I am a distinguished Toastmaster, it's the highest norm of this association, then you entice other people to become leaders as well, to become good speakers as well. Because as we speak, it's not only just throwing the words to the audience. There are like body language, there are vocal variety, how you look into the person across, even to huling taping ko, movie na ginawa ko, ang role ko ay magto-trans. So parang, what did Toastmaster teach me? Getting into the role of the character. It's just that you don't do the script. Because in Toastmasters, you are trained to be the best speaker as you can be. Ferdinand Marcos was a Toastmaster. Fidel Ramos was a Toastmaster. These are people who really are good speakers. But at the same time, they joined the association because they know for a fact that they learned. Frank Chavez, lahat na yan, mga Toastmasters, lahat yan. Ang founder ito si Teddy Calao. The Senator Estrada Calao was the wife, no? So all these are people who are already good speakers and still were not afraid and open and humble enough to learn to be a better speaker. And when you speak well, then you lead people to where you want to bring them. And that is what you call already leadership. When you are being followed, to be followed by others because of the way you speak, not necessarily telling them what to do, what not to do, but these people are reborn to become the new person. It's fantastic. There's contest international. The last time before COVID, the international convention was supposed to be in Paris. We have national convention annually. We meet regularly. I belong to Emperor Mandarin Toastmasters Club. We meet with people from Taiwan, from London, from America, and when I travel, I always make it a point I visit Toastmasters Club because nakakatuwa.
Amazing.
And kasi ang beautiful dito, whatever activities we're doing in the Philippines, pare-pareho yung ginagawa mo worldwide. And if you're a member in one club, you are a member in all the clubs all over the world.
So this keeps you busy as well.
Yes.
Ayun,
yes.
kaya naman pala ang daming pinagkakabalahan.
Pero zoom lang, zoom.
Pero naisisingit mo pa rin talaga ang showbiz career mo.
Oo.
Pagpipinta.
Tsaka hindi
Pagdi-date.
New, of course. Lately, I was invited by Viva, Boss Vic, the Rosario, to join the camp. And, is it okay to say it?
Sure, go ahead.
You know, Mars, si Boss Vic, nung nakita ko, who's my biggest crush?
Pero dalaga ka pa nun.
Hanggang ngayon, nakita ko siya, nakakatuwa lang tingnan.
So,
when I started,
hindi ba na-conscious si Boss Vic nung sinabi mo yun sa kanya?
Hindi naman, cute naman siya eh.
Tapos naandun yung anak, si Veronique. Tawa lang ng tawa. Oo.
When you admire
and you're so confident naman na hindi ka naman siyempre mahihiya magsabi, di ba?
I hope I'm not breaking any rule.
Of course not.
You know?
Lahat naman tayo may karapatang magka-crush sa mga taong gusto natin, right?
Napapainom tuloy ako, cheers.
Ayan, si Boss Vic. Ang kanyang, kailan ka nagsimulang magkaroon ng crush kay Boss Vic del Rosario?
Nung araw pa. Tapos nagsimula ko siya, nakilala ko ni Mayor Cuneta. Then wala lang, became busy. And then sabi ko, nung tinawag niya ako, magkikita kami ulit sa Zoom with Veronique. Sabi ko, who's my biggest crush? Hindi ko siya sabi, tapos sabi ko noon, now it can be
so ngayon lang nalaman ni Boss Vic?
Oo, sabi ko, now it can be told. Tawa si Veronique. Tapos dinalo ko sa office. Sabi ko, Boss Vic, sabi ko, now it can be told. Tawa sa akin. Anyway, I did a Scandalo. It's for Viva Max.
Yes.
It's a TV series that they're going to do on net, no?
Right.
So we finished taping my role, and we held it at Angeles and Cabillao, Nueva Ecija. You know, we're locked down somehow, so it was so much fun. I like it, no? And then afterwards, I just came from Sagada, the mountain province. Oh my God, it's 11 hours travel. A movie entitled Under the Velvet Skies.
Wow, ang ganda ng
so
title.
Nice, so nice. And
my love story.
My role there is I lost a loved one, and I and she lost her mind. Her name is Lola. She parang gano'n, no? Parang I was into trance lagi. And I was Nana Lucrecia, and I have my own world, but I own the whole village, ganyan. And I was always in trance. Parang nasa kabilang daigdig ako. I love my role so much. And I'm so grateful to Boss Vic and Veronique for entrusting me the role, no? Sila Ronnie Lazaro was saying, ikaw dapat talaga, ikaw parang gano'n. Nakakatuwa. And this is, you have to be grateful to the Lord, to somebody up there na sabi nga hindi tayo nawawala ng trabaho, steady lang. You're not big, you're not small, you're just steady.
At marami kang pinagkakaabalahan. And you have so much talents. Let me thank my personal sponsors. Ever Belena, Hello Glow, Doc Rob's Chiropractic Wellness Clinic and Food Supplements, Mesa Tomas Morato, Lugawan ni Tonyo, Eres Beauty Care, Bebot Santos Coloretic Clothing, Richie's Kitchen by Richie Ang, Nest Astilla Salon for my hair and makeup, Gandang Ricky Reyes, Chato Sugay Jimenez, Vine Holistic Medical Aesthetics, Pandan Asian Cafe, thank you so much, Alvin Fortuna, for this beautiful venue. Anong isang bagay ang magpapaiyak sa'yo?
I'll cross the bridge when I get there. I hope the good Lord will not make me cry because I'm sad or hurt, but the good Lord will make me cry because I'm happy and He'll give me all the graces. I cry when I'm receiving all His graces. I cry.
Tears of joy.
Tears of gratitude.
Tears of gratitude.
That makes me cry.
Yes.
Pero on sadness and loneliness, binder-bindat na tayo, Mars eh.
Okay, Mare, I know you're very, very close to your mom kasi wala ka ng dad. Your message to your mom.
Mama, thank you for all the love, for the time that you've given me, for all the patience, and the pagpapagalit mo sa akin. Okay lang yun. And I'd like to thank you from the heart that who I am and where I am now, you made me and brought me to where I am now. So thank you very much, Mama. I pray for you, and you know that, and I will continue to giving you your favorite chocolate bars regularly.
And of course, to your 3 kids na wala dito.
To my Nino, Jetro, and Egg Pie, you're tattooed on my wrist with a crown on top. You'll always be the greatest part of me. The children that I love, even if you never loved me that much, because you were stubborn also, but nevertheless, you're my children and forever you will be. And thank you for being my children.
And of course, your 5 lovely grandchildren.
This is your mamita. Pakabait kayo para may mana.
And of course, your message sa yung mga supporters, sa mga taga-subaybay, to everyone.
I remember my father at the backstage of the night when I won the contest. Anak, smile at people on your way up. And I said, they might be the same people I'll meet when I go down. I smile at everybody and say, thank you to all of you. I don't know everyone. I don't remember all the faces. But in one way or another, I have prayed for you. And my heart will always be grateful.
And with that, Mare, thank you so much for this opportunity. Rare opportunity. And of course, tiyak na masaya na naman ang ating mga supporters ng TikTok dahil isang Evangeline Pascual ang ating kapiling ngayong araw na ito. Maraming salamat, Mare, sa uulitin. Maraming rin salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsubaybay sa ating programang TikTok with Aster Amoyo. At syempre pa, huwag niyo pong kakalimutan mag-subscribe, mag-like, mag-share, and hit the bell icon, TikTok with Aster Amoyo. Every Friday, 12 noon. Hanggang sa susunod, maraming salamat po.